Welcome back. Well, as you can see, it isn't summertime anymore. It's actually a skiff of snow on the ground. Skiff of snow here in the rocks. Nothing really in the grass a whole lot, so we've had a little frost slash snow. I'm not sure why this is white, but the rest of it isn't. But hey, it's all right. Let's walk over and see the chickens. So we have seen some we have done some stuff here. Let's set these on this side this time. You can tell there's not a boatload of eggs here anymore. Why? Just got done selling some eggs. We made some pretty good profits on them. We've sold our silage. We've sold our straw. I believe we still have yet to sell the milk. If I remember right, I think that is this month. I waited for you guys. Nothing really in the used department. You know, once we get some bigger fields, this maybe will come to play. As we get some more slurry, maybe this will come into play. As maybe we get some horses. I probably won't pick that livestock trailer, but that's down the road a little bit. So I want to go to pricing quick, make sure I was right. So we have no real straw left. Soybeans, we did harvest those. You guys weren't along for that ride. It was kind of a boring ride. Ended up yielding very well. We almost got 30,000 liters out of it. We need to sell a little bit of wheat, which is a peak time here. Maybe we'll sell one load of wheat, get us a little bit of money off of that. Here's a big one. Milk. Oh, January. January is when it's going up. Okay, I lied. We'll have to fast forward from milk. Goat milk, I'm guessing, is the same. Yep, January. So I lied. We can't sell those yet. Wool won't be till April. But we have a boatload of wool over there. But we've sold some stuff. I mean, we hit the eggs peak season. Got quite a bit of money off of that. So yeah, we need to sell some wheat a little bit. Beans won't be till June, which I kind of like that. I think that'll actually help us out. Unfortunately, I couldn't put field 6 and field 7 to a cover crop because it wouldn't let me. It just simply wouldn't let me. So some other things that we have done, I might show it here in the finances. So we've leased some stuff and then we've paid that off. The biggest thing that happened, look at this loan right here. See the loan down here? Follow that over. 0 debt. The farm currently is debt free. Now, let me say that one more time. The farm is debt free. Yes, I'll have a round of applause. We got out of debt. So there's one goal done. Okay? One goal done. We got out of debt. So as we look, we sold a boatload of bales. We had a lot of silage, sold a lot of straw. This was straw mainly. We did sell a little bit of milk because we were going to run out of space. So if I take you to the cows, look at our milk. Maxed out. We need to lease another trailer again and put some on a trailer. But it is maxed out already. So we were going to max out. So I had to sell some. I had to sell a little bit. Was it the highest price? No, but it was 3/4 the price. I'll take that. And sold products. I'm trying to remember what that. I think these were the eggs. We got $60,000 off eggs. Water is costing us some money. Miscellaneous. So $77,000. I don't really remember what that was. We might have sold a piece of equipment. I can't remember what that exactly was. We sold some vehicles for 80,000, but we also purchased. Where did we purchase that at? Where's my purchased vehicles at? Was it none of these? It might have been beforehand. There should have been a purchase there. Contract. See, we did a lot of contracts as well. We had a big harvest contract, some tillage contracts. I did know the tillage contracts in here don't work. I can work the whole field, every square inch of it, and I'm less than 10% left. It'll be at 90-some percent. So I find that to be bogus. Cancel the contract, take the money. Away we go. It must be a glitch. It must be a glitch. I was really hoping that. Oh, yes, here's our purchase. See, we sold $80,000 in a vehicle. Any idea what that would be? Anybody got any ideas? And then we purchased a $264,000 piece. Holy smokes, it was that expensive. I was a little nervous, and this was in October. We hadn't paid the loan off yet. That was in October, but we netted $218,000, so we still made more money than that. We made a boatload of money in October. So, you guys want to see what it was? Welcome. What number is this? An R975i. Once again, we made it. Goal number 2 done in the bank. Okay? Goal number 2 in the bank. This thing is equipped with everything. I didn't hold back. I don't think for the money that we were going to spend, I wasn't going to hold back. I was going to get a really good sprayer. So, for you guys wanting to know what we bought, if I come down to sprayers, so we had this, sold this for $80,000. Pretty good price for it. It was well used. We fixed it up. We repainted it. We made it look really good, and we sold it. To return the lease of this, and we bought this girl right here. Now you're going to say, hey, Jelly, that's $103,000. You said it was $267,000. Well, okay. Standard wheels, right? See and spray. You bet we did. There's 50 grand. Bam. PWM. You bet you we did. Bam. Well, actually, that's another 175. I'm trying to remember what else we bought, but $175,000 sprayer that we spent money on. Reason I went with this one is 7,500 liters and it's 36 meters. Worst part, 7 mile an hour. Not really accurate in the world that we live in. Should be 10, 15 mile an hour easy. But when you look at this, it's only 3,300 liters and it's smaller too. So I decided to go with a bigger one. I'm trying to think what else we had bought on new vehicles. I don't think we bought anything else that I'm missing. I mean, we got the same planter, got the same drill, same tractor. We didn't. I looked at trading tractors. That was expensive at the time. We are loading out straw yet. So I don't think we're done with straw yet. So we've got some more income. Oh, yes. We did buy a cultivator. We did buy a cultivator. And I took some cultivating missions, which paid us pretty dearly. But we did buy that because I'm going to have one when we start planting. And also, I'm going to need one for the cover crops. So we got that on a deal. I think it was $80-some thousand that we paid for that. So that would have been the other purchase. Everything else is looking really good. Horses, really not making me much money yet. But the wool over there, my goodness, is crazy. The amount of wool we have over there. Sounds like it's high idling. Is that because it's cold out? we're going to fill this up. We got to finish hauling all this straw off. There's good money in it. I mean, not super duper good money, but it's pretty good money. Let's see what we'll get out of it. I thought we sold all that, but I think I left you guys one. It's been a day since I've done it. Bear with me. So straw, yeah, we're still at the peak. It's 14 cents a liter basically. So, I don't remember how many bales we have left to go. We can look after this, but I'm not putting them in there very well. And we're going to continue to load this up. It's, we've been making, I want to say it's 20,000 a load-ish, somewhere in there. But it's a little crazy. Number one thing on my list now for is equipment, a square baler. Oh my gosh, I need a square baler. I am so tired of stopping to make round bales. It's ridiculous. It's nice. They hold a lot, but the square bales hold quite a bit too now. So that is going to be on the lookout over the winter here. Even in the spring. I would like to get it done before next spring if I can afford one. I'd like to get a used one, but sometimes I can't afford a used one. Or, I mean a new one. Alright, that's going to finish that out. We're going to take this. The manure pile is looking pretty good. But we are going to take this to town. And right now, we would have enough to buy this grass field if we want it. If we want that grass field, we can have it. I've kind of almost gone back on that goal, though. I don't know if I want it. And I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, could we take out a bigger loan and get something bigger? Now, here's the problem. If we get something too big, I don't have the equipment to do it. I'd have to buy a second planter. I'd have to buy a second drill, at least a bigger drill, a bigger planter, which can require bigger tractors. Luckily, we do have a big enough tractor right now. You know, but it's going to take a lot longer to do that in a timely fashion. And that's the trouble, is I can't go too big. We got to work ourselves up, but it's tough. It is tough. But actually, the reason I got so much work done here, I had a subscriber wanted to play on my game, and so we did. And we played part of a day over the weekend for a couple hours. It was great. We got a lot of stuff done. It was nice having the free help. So, if you'd be willing to do that, please like, share, subscribe. Put something in the comments saying why you would want to farm with me. We'll see if we can make it happen. Might get something set up. I didn't even look to see how much that was. It wasn't a boatload of money. I think we've got at least a couple more trailer loads to go. Somewhere in there at least, I think. I thought maybe we'd get another cutting of grass, but we didn't. There was one thing we didn't. Another thing that we could use, which we might lease instead of buy, is a dry spreader. We're going to need, I want to try to redo lime. We tried doing that with a sprayer, and it didn't go very well. It wasn't very even. I didn't like it. And I think there's a way to make it better, hopefully. It might be a glitch in precision farming. I've heard there's plenty of glitches in it. But I like to try it. Now, the thing I didn't like is my soybeans I could not do a cover crop on. In November, I couldn't put a cover crop on, which, yeah, that's late, but it kind of made me mad. And from what I've seen on the payout of that, I'm not expecting a ginormous check. They're actually pretty slim. But when I made that decision, I needed money. And no more than what it costs for seed. That's the nice part is oilseed radish doesn't cost a whole lot to put on. So you'll at least get your seed cost out of it. Let's see, what do we have for straw? So we still have 130. I'm going to take out probably another 24. And we'll see where that leaves us. 106. We'll probably leave it at that. So we're gonna load up another trailer load here. Oh, didn't make it in time. There you go. Let's get these out of the way here. I'm really curious for that milk payday. I mean, that is gonna be, I think, awesome payday. An awesome payday. That might pay for a baler. Or a new planter or something. Almost glitched that out there, didn't I? These things, they are, this is a heck of a bale trailer. Yeah, I just don't know if we're going to go after farm ground or if we're not. I really don't want to buy that other hay field if I don't have a big square baler. I've kind of made that up. It takes a lot of my time doing that. And that field is bigger than probably both of mine combined almost. Which would be great because I can make money doing hay. I wouldn't have to do the straw near as much, only when I needed it. But it's a lot of time. Right. I'll get this hooked up here. We're gonna need some fuel in this old girl. She's been burning the midnight oil between eggs and everything. Oh, also, little tiny trailer over there. Yeah, bought it. Once again, bought it. Brand spanking new. A whole whopping $9,800 on it. That was what I hauled the eggs with. With what the eggs paid back, and more than paid for that trailer. And I didn't have to make multiple trips because that trailer was full, and so was the pickup. Both of those were full. Stuffed to the brim of juicy, fresh, high-packed protein. You heard it right. Farm eggs. A Big Belt Buckle Ranch doesn't sell anything less than the best. Just remember that. Take a lot of pride in our work. We try to do our best to get the most highest quality of product out there. Nobody can compete with us. We are the standard. Okay. I'm going to pay attention to what this was. How much money it was. It's not as much as you think. Was it worth doing the straw? I probably was. Yes. Now with precision farming and the nitrogen levels and all that stuff, maybe not. Maybe not. Probably only going to do these if we have to. Okay. What do we got? Yeah, so I was thinking $17,000 somewhere in there. Okay. That's good. That's good. That's almost not 20 grand in the bank. Almost up to $250,000 without any debt. Once again, without any debt. Oh my goodness. Caught it on the curb. It is just downright snowing over here. We need to take this back. We're going to fill this girl up with some fuel. We're going to get a milk trailer. That's going to be a lot of loads of milk too, because I don't have a semi and I don't have the fifth wheel anymore. So we're going to have to haul it 8,000 gallons at a time, which is going to be really annoying, but it's going to be a ginormous payday. I haven't ran the numbers on it, but hundreds of thousands. We might buy a field. We might just take a field on. And then we may just take a loan out as an operating note or something until our wool comes around to sell. Because that's going to be another big payday, I think. I'd have to look up, see how much we have of wool, but man, oh man, it's a lot. It is a lot. Okay, let's put this back in the proper spot. That is outside. I stuck that trailer there. Head is always set over there outside, which probably shouldn't, but it'll be all right. Okay, got unhooked from that. Let's go get some fuel here quick. Might even have enough money to rock this landscape. I want to rock. Biggest contract we did off camera, I think it was $67,000 or $63,000. You want to guess what we got paid to do? It involves a green piece of equipment that we have. I didn't say it was 2, but it was 2. It was 2. We ended up, I forget what the field is. It's right back over there. That's all dark. We harvested their sunflowers, and that was a big one. Actually, excuse me, that was not the one. No, yes it was. Yes it was, because I turned down. I thought there was a $90,000 contract, but I turned that one down. I was licking my chops, but it would have took so long to do it. I'll tell you what field it was. It was the big dog south at the farm. Whatever number that was, that was the one. It was $97,000 to cultivate. So, let me show you what we did. All right, so this field 32, we harvested sunflowers. It was massive. Got it done, $60-some thousand. Went up to 16. This was $30-some thousand to till this, I believe. The $100,000 contract was this one to till it, and I turned it down. I said no thanks. I don't have all day, every day to do that. I would love to get one of these, but I would have to buy another piece, which I don't think I would like. I don't know. It'd be one of these, wouldn't it? So I'd have to spend another 60,000 on top of the 116 that it takes, right? That's a Weinhof? Is that even right? Weinhof? Yeah, okay. Let's combinations. Oh, okay. So the multi-profit, okay. Interesting. Cool. All right. We are here to lease a trailer. We might see how much it is. We might buy it. You don't use it a whole lot. Okay. $25,000. Do we want to buy a $25,000 trailer? I don't think so yet. I don't. I've got a plan that I haven't told you guys about yet that would maybe involve buying one of these. But I don't think so right as of now. We need to do this. We are going to customize. We're going to leave it. Lease $1,200. Oh, yeah. All day, every day. Okay. So we're going to hook up to this thing and we're going to get some milk in it. And then we're going to double check all of our animals. Make sure they are all good to go. And then tomorrow is sale day. You know what? For the heck of it, I'm cutting the corners here. I'm not doing something that would be recommended, but I am taking the back road shortcut. I do this sometimes off camera if I'm really in a hurry, which I kind of am. I want to get to selling some milk. I want to see what one 8,000 liter load of milk sells for. I could figure it up, but I don't want to. I want it to be a surprise. Like, what's the fun in that? You're like, oh, well, it's $100,000 when you're done. I've looked up the price. No, like, let's make it a surprise. How high can we get this $250,000? Could we go to $500,000? Could we? Doubt it. I doubt it. But we're going to find out here real quick. All right, we're going to fill this old girl up to give the moo cows some room. Fills up real fast. Okay, where does that put us? That should get us hopefully enough there. They are running low on straw. Mixed ration looks good. Sheep. Sheep are looking really good. Wool is high. Goat milk. We're going to check the pallets. Horses. Hey, we're almost at $2,500 a horse. Look at this, though. The puberty is 72%. What in the bejesus? Oh, my Lord. And they're how old? 16 months old. And they're only 3/4 of the life cycle. They can't even reproduce yet. How many? What does it tell me in help? When do they get to reproduce? My Lord. Those are just on the map. Okay. Where the heck was horses? Age of maturity is 22 months. We have 6 more months to go. Horses are trained and then sold for a profit. You can choose between multiple breeds. Buy horses given a name. Take care of its hygiene. Controls. Okay. Their physical condition, thus their farm is sell. Okay. We're doing everything right. It's just taking a long time. Okay, we want to go run over to see what our wool situation is. And another thing we'll probably do, I don't know when they're going to produce the next round of babies, but we need to look at that. as well. Okay, slide you over. Kind of got a conglomeration of stuff here. I am so sorry. There we go. How much? Oh, you are full. Okay. All right. We'll leave that wool to it. I guess by at least another day. Oh, yeah. Wanted to check something quick. Maybe we can sell some more lambs. We've been selling them left and right. Okay. Out the door. Nope. 7 months. We don't have any new ones left. We don't have any new ones. Because we're 140 and 179. So they'll produce again, and then we'll sell them. Now, another thing we need to check is the chickens. Because there are a lot of chickens. So if I go out the door, see, we're maxed out. 1 month, that's $5. I get $4, so that's $166, which isn't much, but it's $166. Once we get to a point, I don't know what they're reproduction. So 9 and 10 months goes to reproduction. Because I'm thinking these older ones here, we could start selling them off and start rotating through, but I want enough. See, they're not producing eggs. You know, they are there. Are they? It's a 0. Why is that 0? 9 months. 6 months can produce eggs? I don't really know what to do here. It's just not a lot of money. We'll let them go. They're not, we'll make a little more money on them. Okay. How was their feed? Chicken feed low. We got to feed them first. Okay. Unhook that. Let's go load up some wheat for the chickens. Because that's the other thing. When that thing gets full, they eat a lot of grain. But I get to wait a month, I think. So we'll feed them one more day. Trailer is pretty rattly. All right, wheat. Fill her up. Did I pull away or did it stop? No more capacity. Okay, really? 470 liters off? Psh, what the heck? I did want to sell a load of this, didn't I? Here's the thing, though. We're not gonna now. Not since we could. Not since we planted. Since we didn't plant. My lord! Since we didn't plant wheat, I'm gonna save that. Yes, it's a little money that we could use, but we are gonna save it. I'd rather be on the long end than the short end. We can always sell it next year when we get some more in. Trying to get a diverse farm here. We are pretty darn diverse. All right. Since that's all taken care of, we need to spread some of that manure. It's not really stacking up fast, though. The slurry is. How heavy are we on the slurry? We didn't check that on the cows either. Oh, dang it. Oh, man. I don't really want to buy that frickin' tanker, though. It's a deal, but I don't want to buy it. We're gonna max out on slurry. What are we gonna do about that now, peeps? What are we gonna do about that now? I buy this for 116,000, which is all of that, but the back. So if I were to buy this new, it's got 17 hours on it. That ain't diddly squat. If I buy it new, what's it gonna run? Weird. It's $257,000. But why? Why did it have all those extra deals on it? Did you notice that when I went to a combination? I'm looking for dollies, in case you're wondering what I was trying to find. Where the heck is dollies at? They are miscellaneous, maybe? No, it's just for baling. Not barrels. That's just a normal dolly. I just find it odd when I went to... Oh my gosh. I go up. Sorry about that. A little frustrated graded. So if I go here and I say combinations, what the heck is this? How do I just get that? Like, what else is that for? What am I going to use just this for? Also, how much horsepower do I need? 250. That actually isn't bad. But if I if I come in here and do this one, I wouldn't need that one though. Can I do that one? I'd take an 18. If I can do that one, I should be able to. I don't know why I couldn't. It's attached the same way as that one. Ooh, and this one does have John Deere manure sensing. That's probably a little money. Oh, 260. That's 10 grand. Because it only says I'm compatible with 2115. But I would almost do this one. 18 meters or 21. How much is in that? 25,000? That ain't much. That one was 18. That's a big dog of 27 and then 32. That one's only 25. Interesting. So they have that on sale for $116,000 plus another $62,000, $178,000 for a slurry spreader. And the trouble I have with it, yeah, that's half off. I get it. And it'd be a good one. It'd be a good one. It has what I want on it. But it's not something I'm going to use all the time. It's like once a year, twice a year. This thing is something I use all the time. Even if I want to go to something like this, maybe I go to one of these. I obviously want to collect one. So 238. Bale collect 215. Yeah, we'll have to see on that, but this I value a lot more than that. So, with that all being said and wasting all of your guys' time, $20,000. Probably not going to spread very far. But this one I got to buy a pack on the back for. Which combination is one of those? Okay. That's only 60,000. So that plus it'd be about 120,000, wouldn't it? I'll lease both of those. John Deere manure sensor. Oh shoot. No, I won't. Because that would be 112. 71 plus 60. We're going to go with this one. It'll be all right. Manure sensing, yes. Design 1 or design 2? I don't really. It's $5,000 extra? Why is that $5,000 extra? Jeez Louise. We're going to go cheap route. Don't care. Don't need a license plate. Lease it. $5,000. I'll take it. Okay. So now, oh man, I gotta go get that before. Everything's holding me up. Enter vehicle. Okay. Now, this should really go somewhere. But I'm actually just gonna put it right here for now. I'm parking there kind of in here by the weeds. All right, now we're gonna head to the farm quick. Jeez Louise, wasn't planning on this. Sorry guys. Didn't know my slurry would get full. It's always a problem. I'm telling you what. Look to downgrade tractors. There's a lot. Oh, also new vehicles. We got the sensing on this tractor. So while we're spraying and pulse width modulating, I'm going to start calling PWM. If you guys don't know what it is, you can look it up. It's been out forever. But we got the cameras. Those are about 14,000 on top of everything. So we have bought in some stuff. Now, granted, this thing, it's getting some hours on it. It's by no meaning needing to be traded. But we are getting some hours on it. Now, this doesn't have as much as the case, I believe. That case we use for everything. I'm still floating at about that $250,000. Okay. Okay. So we go and get this. We come back. We load it up with the slurry. Don't have to spread anything. We can wait. It shouldn't be that much. We'll probably put that on the beans, is going to be my guess. But they didn't really need fertilizer. Oh boy. All else fails, we just bought a big thing to dump some slurry in our extra storage. We have an overflow storage in that warehouse shed. It will accept slurry, so that will be our overflow. Can't let that stuff go to waste. It's very valuable. To us, not to other people. They don't pay us they barely pay us a dime for it, but for us it's pretty good stuff. Especially comes down to it, we can dual rate it and just be done in one pass, and it doesn't necessarily cost us anything. But I just don't want to spend the money on that slurry. If I had a square baler, I'd probably get it maybe. But I don't know where we're going to be at with money. I don't know any of that stuff right now. I don't know what field we're going to purchase. Maybe we need bigger equipment. Maybe I need to get a bigger piece. Maybe we might even have to take out a loan if we want to get a bigger piece. We have to take out a big loan for that. Then we're back in debt again. Then we're paying interest. I'm hoping we have enough cash to support what we buy for the most part. And if we got to take out another $300,000 loan, not a huge deal, but hopefully a lot of that is kind of an operating note type thing. Because April, we're going to have a payday. June, we're going to have a big payday. That's going to be our beans. It's not like we got a boatload of beans, but, it'll be a good payday. We'll have milk again at some point. Probably sell that a couple times a year. We get a little more strapped for cash. We get some more cash on us. Then I don't have to sell everything at the peak. Then I can be like, oh, 3/4. Yeah, this is what we want to do with it. Done. Holy smokes, you guys just see all that? Jeez Louise, it's now snowing. Oh, this is going to be fun for transporting the milk. My Lord. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. So to bring you up to speed, we are trying to get some slurry out of our cows because when we fast forward a day, it's going to be full and I don't want to waste it. So we lease this big old hunk right here to be able to hold it. Probably apply it in a month or two. But I didn't have a trailer. We debated forever on what trailer we needed. Ooh, man. Slipping and sliding. I may need to get a snow plow. Maybe that should be on my purchase. Okay, thank you. Come again. All right. Let's load it up. We probably won't get out of here. All right. Oh, yeah. She don't like it. Got a little slippage going on. Yeah, those trailers shouldn't rattle when it's still full. Okay, what did that do to the cows? Hopefully that is That should get us for at least a day. Hopefully that milk gets us there too. All right. We're ready to fast forward. Visit. Hopefully the snow leaves. I don't think it will, but we'll try. We'll hope. Only the weekdays went this fast, huh? Okay. Yeah, we still got snow. Figured that. It is. Come on, Jelly. Scroll to it. Oh my God, we went past it. Gee, failure. Milk time. It's milk time. $2.92 at the bakery. $2.47 at the dairy, which it keeps climbing. So we're headed to the bakery. Boys and girls, how did our cows fare? They didn't add anything. Weird. Weird. Okay. Off we go. Precious cargo en route. And I think we're selling it all. We ain't stopping till it's done. The truck handles the snow a little better than I thought it would. Should have bought a plow, I guess. Come on, baby. I don't know what this snow's doing to the actual stream. I hope it's not hurting it too bad. Oh man, we are wrapping up. Are you going to the bakery or the dairy? I think it was the bakery. We'll double check it. I'm pretty sure it was a bakery. Oh, look at these little nice flags. Train crossing up there. All right. It was the bakery, right? Yep. That's going to be a lot of loads of milk, but 10,000? Ooh, 20,000. Dang. All right. All right. 20,000. A little bit of extra environmental score, but I'll take it. Not worth a whole lot. I don't even know what our environmental score actually is. I feel like it's gone down. Now she's going to be battling the snow. She's really going to suck down the fuel, probably. Oh, yeah. She is wrapping out. Oh, there we got 8th gear. Whoa. I don't know why it always goes buffalo milk. That is annoying. All right, there's 8,000. Turn around here, Betty. We are rolling. Holy smokes. We've been banking on this for a long time. Oh yeah, I bet she is she's pulling pretty tough. Ooh, she could not get up that, huh? She's trying pretty darn hard. Whoa. A little icy. Number 2. You have 56,000 liters, I would have said. Oh my gosh. I might have to do some of this off camera. Jeez Louise. There's 40. Not quite. Okay, yeah, I don't know if we're gonna... This is gonna be pretty boring for you guys. I might do another load and I might leave it there and just... You could probably figure up the money if you go back and watch what I've got versus not. Maybe I'll figure it up for you. It's looking like we're gonna have a lot of cash built up here pretty quickly, which is great news. Great news. We're just gonna decide what we want to do with it. Oh, like as much as I want to increase farm ground, we've got to do something with equipment if we're going to do that, though. Stuck with that one that time. How are we going to play this out? Let's see here. I hope it's going to save for a second. Oh, no contracts. Hey, look at that. No contracts. What I want to know is what are we going to... What's a field that we can purchase? I mean, I don't mind like this size of a field. I'm thinking 9, honestly. A 9 is how many? 51 acres. And what is this one? 32. Oh my goodness. 9 is ginormous. It probably costs a boatload. Yeah, 600,000. Ooh. That's a 40-acre field, and it's right by the farm. It's only a 98% yield, but that looks pretty good for how much monies? $490,000? Okay. 490, 467. Knew I was getting close. With those, we're going to be probably taking out a little bit of a loan. But like I said, what are we going to do on equipment, though? I don't know what we're going to do on equipment. Pray to God that some used pieces come up for sale. I need to find a good used mod because that is something that this game lacks. There is used equipment out there for a price. And it's cheaper than new. New is great. New is the best. New, you shouldn't have any running costs other than some fuel. Used, you're going to have some running costs. I'm just worried on it's going to take me 5 years to seed that son of a gun. Because we have everything we have is 8 meters. Maybe I look for a drill or a planter that is larger. Because our biggest field, and it didn't take a boatload, but this is only, what, 20 acres probably? Oh, that's 47 acres? Oh, well, shoot. 38? Oh, well, maybe not. 32? 62, that's a big one. Oh. 10 more acres. Maybe it won't be as bad as I think then. So, I mean, number one, it was a lot. Don't get me wrong. It was a huge field. A lot of passes. All in all, I could do it for a season. Now, here's another thing that I'm thinking is what would we put it to? What would be the crop? We need to decide that now. We're gonna have to put lime down. We don't have a spreader. Excuse me. We don't have a spreader. We're gonna have to lease that. That's gonna be an additional money. We are gonna have to fertilize it. We're gonna have to soil sample it. It's probably $3,000-4,000. So is this time for me to tell you my secret that I've been thinking of? Or do I wait? I don't know yet. Man, that field just... Is it? Yeah, it's part of this one. That is a ginormous field. A ginormous field. Probably set us over the top. So, I guess I'm going to break the news to you. Okay? So I've been thinking on this of how I do this. So I've been trying to think, how do I maximize profit? You know, once I get a field of that size, managing it is one thing. Spraying, I'm not worried about. We'll be able to spray it. We'll be able to fertilize it. Planting is going to take forever. Harvest is going to take a decent amount as well. There's probably going to be multiple episodes. But my theory here, we can go multiple. I think we're going to put that to corn. I think we're going to try to buy that field. We're going to have to whip it into shape quick. We're going to put it to corn. And because of my super secret, we're going to try. I need to do some looking, and I'm going to do this when I unload this, okay? When I get there, I'm going to stop. I got to keep moving on this, or it's never going to get done. But we're already up to $300,000. And I haven't done any looking on this, but this, oh my gosh. The corn dryer. I've been thinking about getting the corn dryer. I don't know what the corn dryer costs, but it uses propane and it uses 1,000 of corn and it does 1,000 of dry corn. Okay. Now, if you look in the price pages, propane, it's very costly right now. Costs, lowest you can get is $28.53. May and June, I can buy it to get ready for the winter. Okay, so I'm going to spend a little money there. But, where is it at? Dried corn peaks right here. It's in January, not a great time frame. Whatever, doesn't matter. I can also sell it in June, okay? Either or. June or January, whatever fits my stuff the best. So it's at $29.42. Okay? $29.42. Normal corn. Where's it at? It sells for about $1,500. Okay? Yes, I'm going to have some expense, but that almost gets it to a soybean price. What's canola? Gets it to a canola price, which is pretty good. It's not a soybean price, but it's a canola price. The thing is corn, high yielding. Like, it's a lot of liters. Canola, not very many liters. Soybeans, same way. Liters are down. But that would get me dried corn, which I can sell at a lot of different places. A lot of competition on this. Anywhere from, $2.08 to $2.90. So there's pretty good, but I'm thinking about that. Thinking about putting this big field to corn. Now here's my other thought. If I don't want to do the whole thing as dried corn, then I've got my silage pit. I can lace a chopper. I can put silage in there. Now, the thing that sucks on is I don't have a way really to get it into the feed wagon. So that part sucks. So I'd have to figure that out. But, and I don't know what this costs, $44,000. I might even buy Field 3 too. Might even buy that. 700,000. This is 490. 600. Yeah, I'm guessing this is the route we're going to go. I think we're going to try for Field 2. None of these others really make sense. They're not close. $900,000, which this one's what, 1.1? 1.3 million. Okay. But I think this is going to be our ticket into the next level. I think Field 2 here is going to be our ticket into the next level. Granted, it's 38,000 a hectare or whatever. And it's only 98%. But That's all right. That's all right. That one is great. And if I could reach that one, I'd probably do that one. I probably would. The fields that we have, this 7's pretty good. 39's pretty good. 1's good. 8's good. That one's not as good. 105, 100, 98, 109, 103. Man, these are all great. They're all great. 110, dang. 125 on that field. Holy schmookums. That is ridiculous. 125%? That is ridiculous. On 9 acres. No wonder it's 48,000 a hectare. But anyway, back to where we're at. I think that's going to be our game plan. I'm glad we hit our goals. We could have knocked this one out of the park. We have enough money to buy it right now, outright, with change left, 40,000 in the bank left. Okay. I just don't know if this is our move. If we want to do, hey, if I had a square baler, I'd probably do it. I'd probably buy that. But what I'm thinking is this field number 2 we're going to buy. We're going to buy that field number 2. Maybe 3. We might even put the $40,000 down for field 3. It's 1.4 acres. It's not much. That alone is 11 acres. So 1.4 acres, we might just put it to something too. So, anyway, I think that is going to be our game plan. I'm going to have to keep hauling a boatload of milk. We put a dent in it. We're almost halfway. So I'm going to continue hauling milk. We'll get that done. Anything else I need to sell, I'll sell it if needed. And we'll see when we buy this one. I don't know between this episode and next episode what that's all going to look like. You're going to have to stay tuned. So be on the lookout for when I go live again. But I think number 2 is going to be our ticket to the big time. I think that is going to be our ticket to the big time. I do. That's going to be the starting point, because once we get that done, start making some money, then we start consuming this field. Like, I am drooling over this field. We're going to start with this field. We can take these trees out. Start working our way to big fields and equipment. Like, we got to get the equipment's kind of got to match, though, or this is going to become a monotonous task. And I guess I don't care if I've got to lease some of it, because you think of, cedars. Oh, they took that away. Okay. So this has been up here like 15 times. I'm not buying it. But you look at cedars. I've got a big Borgo. I've got the big one. I need to get the little bit smaller one as well. But even if I could get 15 meters would help out. I mean, a lot. 15 meters, because right now we're sitting at 8. So that would be huge. That would be huge. Same way with planting. I mean, if we're going to do corn, that's a ridiculous amount for a planter. But the Kinsey, yes, 240 some thousand. I mean, ours right now isn't terrible. It's 9. There's 12. There's 18. This one can run 11 miles an hour on. This one I can only do 9. So maybe we upgrade just the planter and we go that route. I don't know. We're going to have to see. We're probably not trading any tractors. We're going to keep running them. Sprayer we've already got, paid for, done. Loan's gone. It's great. It's great. So with that, we are going to end that here, and I appreciate everybody for watching, and we're going to see you in the next one. Thank you very much.